So we are grilling some chicken. We've also grilled some pork chops and some veggies for our meal preps. Thanks to this guy. We have the whole family out here since it is so beautiful here in South Carolina. But yes, he's going to keep working on that, and I'm going to go in and show you guys a little food haul that I had promised you guys. I'm going to be showing you guys some of my favorite things that I keep in the refrigerator, in the cabinet, things that I don't have to cook, things that I do cook, and easy meal preps and things like that. So I'm going to show you some easy carbs, some easy fats, and some easy proteins. Some stuff that I pick up at the store today and things that I literally keep on hand all the time. So to get started, my favorite, I'm a snacker. I've always loved to snack. Whether you're at work trying to just get a little snack in at home in between picking up kids, about to go to the gym or whatever, these Light and Fit original Greek yogurts are just the bomb. They're a decent source of protein, 0 fat, and only 9 carbs, so really easy. Now with these, a lot of times I like to either throw in some of this hi Jippy, hi. So I like to throw in this dark chocolate granola that's by Kind. They are very macro friendly and can just add a little bit more flavor and some crunch to the yogurt. Next, something I literally never ever let myself run out of is the Great Value sugar-free maple and brown sugar oatmeal. I love it. It's pretty much what I eat every single morning. Low in fat, really good carbs, and just a couple grams of protein. So very tasty, and I do typically add some strawberries and some cinnamon whenever I am eating my oatmeal. As I just mentioned, I put strawberries in my oatmeal just because it, one, tastes good, and to add a few more carbs, just because your girl likes to eat them. So because I do like to keep it budget friendly, I like to keep it nice and easy, not slicing strawberries, I pick up this bag. I think it runs about $7-8 for 4 pounds of already like pre-sliced strawberries, and they literally just stay in your freezer. So they're really easy, they're really convenient, time-saving, and friendly on the wallet. Next, one of my favorite other sources of carbs is this Zeitarian's Dirty Rice. The reason I love it is because it's not just... She's smelling the food. The reason I love this is because it's not just a plain rice. It does have some flavor to it. It is a little high in sodium, but most aren't too worried about that. And I don't add the beef in it as it suggests to make like a big family thing, because I like to be able to measure out the beef and rice separately to fit my macros dead on. Now, I'm sure many of you have seen these at the store, these Kodiak cakes, the power cakes. They also have muffins and waffles, whatever. These are amazing. I don't cook them with anything but water, and sometimes I actually meal prep these. We'll put them in a little plastic like snack baggie and then freeze them. I only typically will prep these 2 or 3 days at a time, but this is a really great snack throughout the day, or just to be able to have a nice tasty breakfast. I love the peanut butter, the dark chocolate, and the cinnamon oat and the buttermilk, so I pretty much love all of them. Next is sweet potatoes. I love these, one, because I can actually bake them in a fairly short amount of time, as well as they do have the steamers version, which you can literally just steam for 8 minutes in the microwave, and you can have sweet potatoes for like a week at a time. Love sweet potatoes, especially with like some cinnamon or some peanut butter on them. Before I actually took the time to like sweet potatoes, I actually used to be like, I am not eating those, but they have become one of my favorite carbs to consume. They're extremely filling and extremely tasty, and you can definitely flavor them up a little bit more than they already are, and they are super cheap to buy for a week or 2 at a time. So chili beans have actually become another source of some of my carbs lately, and they're still a little bit new in my diet, but love mixing them with like beef or any type of like chopped up protein, and then putting some broccoli in there. And I don't know, just love it. Can't get enough of these chili beans. I will say they are fairly high in fiber, so if you're already maxing out your fiber for the day, you may be a little fibery more so, and they do tend to make you a bit gassy, but like I said, these are nice for a change, and especially if you need those carbs. If you have never tried this, you need to go pick it up like today. These I buy at Walmart. It's the red lentil pasta, It does look red prior to cooking, but once it's cooked, it actually looks just like any type of other pasta. So it has 26 grams of protein per 3.5 ounce portions. It does give you 2 different serving options and easy macros to follow, which you can always, customize yourself, especially using MyFitnessPal. But they have really great macros, really good source. Zoom in there if it'll do. It's a really good source of carbs and protein and like literally almost 0 fat. So love these. My magic with these actually comes in whenever I then add 1 serving of the Prego lower calorie sauce with this, and then 93% lean beef. So I literally just eat spaghetti. It doesn't taste exactly like regular spaghetti, but it's a really good alternative and something that actually my husband will eat and tends to enjoy. These Great Value Zesty Ranch Veggie Straws are literally my favorite. In fact, I love them even more than the name brand, if you will, veggie sticks. They are so good, so amazing. Yes, definitely pick these up. Again, Walmart, very cheap. Less than like $2 a bag, I believe. Lastly, on my favorite source of carbs is bread, because isn't that everyone's favorite? Bread and pasta. So this isn't always the one I buy. Sometimes I do buy the Nature's Own 40 calorie slice bread, but I really like this because it does have really good macros, and it also has whole grains, good omegas, good fiber, a little bit of protein, and it's only 70 calories per slice. So this can be really easy to have in the mornings, maybe some peanut butter, whatever you decide to put on your sandwich, whatever you can come up with for this. So yes, still just another one of my favorite carbs and easy to reach. Makes it very easy to reach my macros for the day. So now on to my favorite protein. I know I've posted these probably like a million times. These chicken apple Sam's Choice smoked sausage is literally just a yes. One big fat yes. So if you've never tried these, pick these up. They're over by the hot dogs in Walmart. Next is some boneless pork chops. These are my favorite mainly because I can throw them on the grill very easily, just like chicken. And they're a good source of protein, just tasty, and just something that I prefer. This is kind of a given. Some lean ground beef. This is 3 pounds. I typically buy 3 of them a week, maybe. So I get the 93% lean, 7% fat. That way it's literally lower on the fat macros, but oh my goodness, is it a great source of protein. And a lot of times you can put it in the dirty rice and just add the rice after you've measured this. That way you make sure you are getting really good accuracy for both the rice and the beef. So this is the chicken that we just pulled off the grill. Of course, I always keep chicken handy. I get tired of oven baked chicken. I get tired of pretty much just blah chicken. So the grill, now that it is summertime, is making it very easy for me to season and enjoy the chicken. That way I'm not having to put extra oils and butters and everything else on that just to be able to choke it down. Like we have already dipped into this a little bit. This is the pork chops that we have grilled also for the next couple of days, so can't wait to enjoy some of that. Another one is these pork loins. You can pick them up at Walmart, Sam's, Kroger if you have one, IGA, or I guess Harps it is now, wherever. Pick these up. Love these because I can literally throw it in the oven and come back in over an hour, however long it's going to take to cook it, and it's ready. It's very simple, it's quick, and pretty much the whole family will eat a bite of this one. As I'm sure you could assumed, eggs is obviously something I'm going to eat, have on my list of proteins, just because it's a quick, easy one, and of course it's breakfast time, duh. So another thing I do with my, rather than eating 2 or 3 eggs to get protein and then having like a ton of fat and none that I get to have throughout the rest of the day, I will have like 1 regular egg, and then I'll add 2 or 3 servings of the liquid egg whites, because they one, they're crazy low in calories, 0 fat, 0 carbs, and it's literally just protein. So it's really that you don't have to just eat straight egg whites, but you can still enjoy an egg. But yeah, just good balance, more volume, more food that you get to eat. With that, typically I will then also add in during the breakfast some salsa, because your girl loves some salsa. Next we have veggies. I'm not the best veggie eater. I typically eat the green beans, the frozen ones that are already packaged. That way I can just warm them up in the microwave. And then I will sometimes have fresh broccoli, and then I have the frozen broccoli, because for fresh broccoli, I like to roast it. And I'm going to show you exactly how I like to do it. These from Walmart, of course, these Veggie Roaster Seasoning Blend. Whatever brand you buy of the Urban Accents, oh my goodness, yes, 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 super good. I will spray just some like cooking oil on there, and I mean, you can brush it across if you want, or you can spray some, whatever you want to do, and roast the veggies in the oven for a little bit, and have some killer cauliflower, broccoli, whatever asparagus that you decide to make. Now for frozen broccoli, I really just steam this. It doesn't get as crispy as I like it than the fresh broccoli, but I also do love steamed broccoli, and it can make it super easy for meal prep, just to boil a bowl and have them ready for the week. Now I wanted to backtrack, since I shared about the pancakes earlier. A way that I like to enjoy them, that it's not just like plain pancakes, whatever, is, especially with the already flavored peanut butter, I will then put the sugar-free syrup. And I sometimes will even do 2 servings. And honestly though, you really don't need to, unless you're just having like a ton of pancakes. And then I will sprinkle just a little bit of ground cinnamon on there, and it's the best. So the cool thing about having actually fairly tasty, nutritious options in the cabinets and ready to eat, and snacks kind of ready to go, is that sometimes your husband eats them, and then you don't get to show people, or you just don't get to eat them. So I was also going to share with you guys some cocoa roasted almonds. Again, those are great value. They aren't cocoa or chocolate dipped. They are cocoa roasted almonds, and they are addictive. They are so good. I love them. They're a great source of fat, and so is avocado, as most people know. Love avocado for that reason. Last thing I really wanted to share with you is that, say you are running low on carbs for the day, or you just have a meal where you know that you want to eat some more carbs later, you have a certain meal planned out, and you need some volume but you don't need the carbs. This Pasta Zero spaghetti, I'm going to forewarn you, it doesn't taste like any type of spaghetti. But it's, if you can appreciate the taste that it is and what it is, and that it's volume, and it is going to fill you up with whatever you decide to put on it, whether it's some lower calorie Prego or regular, you know, spaghetti sauce and some beef, whatever you decide, it's good. It does the job. It's doing what you're asking for. I think a lot of times on this journey, people want foods to be an old taste that they used to have, or be similar. And it's just not going to happen. You're going to have to learn to appreciate new foods. You're going to have to appreciate and respect the process that it's going to take for you to readjust your taste buds and your palates and things like that. I wanted to put a little side note out there that, since I do pretty much preach macros, and that if it fits your macros, you can have it. Just because McDonald's fits your macros does not mean you should have it. Just because Chick-fil-A fit your macros doesn't mean you should have it. And I think it's important to understand that whenever you're eating these macros and stuff, it's a way to track and make sure you are still nutritionally fulfilling your foods while going into a deficit. The difference with that is I can go into deficit on McDonald's all day, but am I providing my body with nutrition? No. Therefore, I'm going to be hungry. I'm still going to have cravings. My body still isn't going to process things the exact same way, because it doesn't have nutritious foods to process. It has junk that's processing. So just wanted to put that out there, that when you're going to buy things at the grocery store, think to yourself, is this at least somewhat better than I'm doing? Yeah. Or, well, I can have it because it fits my macros, so I'm going to eat it, I'm going to buy it. No. And again, I know that can be a little confusing, but just wanted to put that out there, that you are going to have to make sacrifices. You're going to have to change your eating, and you're just going to have to realize that I can't reach my goals without change, and this is the change that I'm going to have to make. So that is all for today. So I will see you all soon.